Hello, everybody. My name is Alex from SMJ Media Group. We are back once again in the Login Lounge here in Camberley, and I am joined with Kelly from Pop-Up Play Village. Hello, Kelly.
Hi, thanks for having me.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
I'm very excited about what's going on in the table.
You like my treats?
I might burst back into a child. I'm excited beyond compare. We've got sweets, we've got ice cream counter.
We have.
We've got
everything, because we are going to the beach with Pop-Up Play Village.
Going to the beach.
We are going to the beach this August. All our play sessions, we run role play sessions for children age 0 to 8 years. And this August...
Not 18.
No, not 18. You can come if you want, though, as long as you bring a little one with you.
Okay.
Because if you don't, it could be a bit weird.
That's fine. I'll bring my podcasting wife, Tammy, and we'll bring her little one. It's fine.
Yeah, do that. That'll be
Absolutely
great.
fine. We'll be a little family.
Yeah, so all the sessions are just going to be beach-themed, hence the little treats I have here. So the role play sessions, you'll also be able to purchase a sweet cone made by the wonderful Sweetie Treats company. Yeah, they're amazing.
She's on Instagram. We'll leave links below.
She's on Instagram. She's local. She's based in Tongham. She supplies all of my party sweet cones for me.
Amazing.
You may also add on a decorated seashell. If you see these lovely seashells here, children are able to personalise them and take them home as a keepsake. And in addition to all our regular role play areas we have got this amazing ice cream maker, which the kids absolutely adore.
I can see why.
Yeah.
I mean...
And do try to eat.
Yeah, I can probably see why as well. I mean, it looks delicious. It's a shame they didn't have anything like this when I was a kid. Like, boring.
I know.
But
the toys now for children are wonderful.
it's so unfair. It really is.
They love it. They walk into one of our sessions and they just see all the different role play sessions, areas set up, and they don't know where to go first.
I mean... It's just so colourful as well.
Yeah.
Like, we've got the ice creams on top and the little buckets and spades and things in front of us.
Yeah. And that's just the beach-themed things.
I know.
The other areas we do construction site is our most popular area.
Okay, talk to us a bit more about that.
So the construction site has lots of different bricks for the children. They're foam bricks, so easy for the children to hold.
Yeah.
Not going to hurt each other if they throw them, which sometimes they do.
Yeah, I can imagine. Children being children.
Yeah. And then there's little wheelbarrows, there's cones. They've got the high-vis jacket and the helmets because they love dressing up. And they basically love building a tower as tall as they can and then pushing it over.
As any child would.
Yeah.
Mind you, I still like doing that with Lego. So
Yeah. It's like giant Lego. It's amazing.
I must not regress into a child. I must be on my best behaviour.
You must. And you must come to one of the sessions with a child.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sure we can arrange something.
Yeah. And we do have plenty of other role play areas as well. So we have a cafe where they can sit and make me a baby chino is their favourite drink.
Baby chino.
I
like that.
Which are often too hot, so we have to blow on them.
Yeah.
And then we've also got supermarket. We've got the baby nursery, which is really popular.
Okay.
And that's popular with girls and boys.
Do you know, when I was little, I loved pushing a dolly around in a pram.
Yeah.
Like when I was at preschool, you wouldn't see me, in the garden, eating mud. I would be pushing a little doll around in a pram, bright pink pram, or dressing, little dolly up and getting them ready to go to nursery, whatever it was.
Yep.
And all the teachers would be like, he's going to make a great dad one day. He's got that paternal instinct in him.
And this is it. So many boys love that. It's not just a girls' play area.
No, not at all.
It's for both. And, so it should be. They see their dads, they see their mums all pushing prams.
Absolutely.
Both looking after the children, so they want to be the same as their mum and dads at the end of the day.
Brilliant.
So we run our role play sessions from Places Leisure in Camberley.
Okay, very local.
Yes, very local indeed. We run them on a Tuesday and Friday morning. We're going throughout the whole of school holidays, so it's every week regardless of whether schools are open or not. The only time we wouldn't run is if it was Christmas Day or Easter or something like that.
Yeah.
We do also do Sunday morning play sessions over in Knapp Hill, and they're really popular because it's Sunday. Parents that aren't working get to come and play with their children.
Yeah.
And they get to do something because they feel like they miss out if they're working all through the week.
And I think it's important for parents to, well, I'll start again. I think it's important for children of all ages to see their parents become children again and really get in the midst of it. I mean, I know Jack you've got up to a billion children all over the world. No, I'm joking.
Have you, Jack?
I've got 8 kids in
he's got
total.
8 children.
Have you?
Yeah.
I thought I had a lot with 4. You've
No,
got double that.
Yeah.
off
Oldest
to.
27, lowest. The youngest is 13.
Wow. Wow, so they're all
Yeah.
teenagers.
Yeah. They're all very close together as well.
Oh my God. And you're still standing. Well done.
That's it.
Yeah, no, I've been about when I've sat in your living room and all your children coming in, and then it's just like anymore. It's great. It's lovely to see a big family, and that's something that I crave. That when I find the right person and I can start forming a family of my own. But no, going back to what I was saying, I think it's nice for children to see their parents come down to their age and really just be immersed in what it's like to be a child, because parents don't get given the option to play with their children as much as they used to.
No, it's not as easy.
Both my parents were very working parents, and I spent a lot of time with my grandparents.
Yeah.
So Mum would drop me off at 7 o'clock in the morning at Nan's house, and then pick me up at 6 o'clock in the evening, and then it'd be right home, straight to bed.
Yeah. So you didn't get that
No.
chance to play with
But
them.
I think it's great. These types of things are giving parents and obviously the children that chance to connect.
Yeah, and it really does give them that chance, because when they're there at a session, they're not at home. When you're at home, you can find lots of other things that need doing. You've got the washing, the ironing, the cooking, the cleaning, everything. Whereas when you take it's only an hour and 15 minutes our play sessions, take that out of your day, and you find they do get down to the same level as the children, and they play with them, and you've got a smiley, happy family leaving at the end of the day. Yeah.
What more could you want? And I think, when you see that, and I'm sure you do get involved as well, and I think from your perspective, I bet it's nice to see that.
It is. It is lovely to see that.
Puts a big smile on your face. Like, I've got a background of working with children. I worked in a few nurseries, and I've always been praised about, not just being the monitor, really getting in the midst of it, and them saying to me, right, your job today is to run messy play. Great, I'm on that. Right, spaghetti, paint, shaving foam.
Lovely.
I think it kind of gives the parents a break, isn't it? They can go out, have the mess, come home, clean.
Clean and tidy and not worry
leave
about
the mess
it.
for you.
Yeah.
But you're talking about parties and choices packages. Obviously, you've got school, corporate hire, and weddings. Tell me about weddings.
So weddings, we can run very bespoke packages for weddings. So the biggest question at weddings is to invite children or not to invite children quite a lot of the time. And we say if you invite the children, which, let's face it, children are wonderful to have at weddings. They really are. But at the same time, they can get bored. Parents can't quite relax and enjoy themselves. So we can offer a creche service where we take our role play equipment to the wedding venue. If they have a separate room, we can set up in a separate room. We can look after the children. What seems to be the most popular is during the speeches and during the dinner. So they like to have the children in our play area, in our creche, so the adults can relax fully, eat their dinner, listen to the speeches, and then they can go back afterwards. Or alternatively, we can have it set up in another room throughout the day where children can come and go, parents can come and go with them. We can do whichever works for the people having their wedding and the venue that they're at.
That's a great idea. We're going to share this in the wedding groups.
Absolutely. I know we've got the plan to do a big video, big wedding video idea that we've got.
Kind of promote the groups more.
We're going to promote a handful of companies so we can get you involved and whatnot.
There's another question actually, because it's up on your banner. I'm reading it here. Entertainment at festivals. So how does that work?
So we will take along a couple of our role plays to a festival. Gazebos galore, and then we can do lots of different things. So we can run the role play area where the children can just come along. You can hire our services for the day. Children come along free of charge and use our role play areas. Our art studio we often take along to festivals, and we take a craft activity similar to the seashell. We might take a stone, the children can decorate the stone, or if we're talking more kind of like school fetes and festivals, we can do that. We can go along, run a stall, and then we can charge children to play along, or we can let the children play for free, and then we might do things like lucky dips or the typical school fair, activities that you'd have at a fete and festival. And we do love to provide lots of raffle prizes. for schools, local charities.
One worth remembering, Jack, for what we've got planned for next year.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I was going to ask. A question about that. See?
I was on your wavelength there. Amazing. It's blown away with the colours and it's very eye catching, and it would gravitate any child to just come in and pick it up and be like, what's this?
But the thing that I think that makes Pop-Up Play Village very unique is it's very open plan. Yeah. So a lot of role play activities, they come sort of like in little houses, and then the children are in a house, and if you've got more than one child, trying to keep your eye on all of the children is really difficult. So this has been designed to be completely open plan, no backdrops, no banners. No. We have our baby areas in the centre of the room. So anyone that's got a baby and an older child, they're in the centre of the room. They've got their eyes on the older child whilst they're independently exploring. Yeah. It just makes a parent feel that bit more relaxed to be able to go to it. And also quite a lot of people will bring a whole load of their friends and their children and actually find that they can socialise whilst their children are off independently exploring. So
it's good for the children as well, because they may bump into people that they go to school with. Yeah. They may form new friendships, and then it'd be like, well, mummy, me and Tommy are now best friends. Yeah.
Here comes the child voice.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it, don't worry.
Actually, it's funny because we are actually running a lot of what we call meet the class play sessions at the moment, because with the children starting in reception in September, we do a lot of sessions where it's exclusively for the children starting in year R in that school, and it gives them a chance to kind of meet their friends in a social environment before kind of the daunting task of big school.
It's such a big step, isn't it?
It is.
Going from preschool, where you are free to do whatever you want, whenever you want, and now you're in a school, you've now got to wear a uniform. I mean, I had to wear a uniform at preschool.
Not all do.
No, not all do. But I think it just prepares them. Yeah. And like you say, they get to meet their friends, their teachers, and again, if you're in schools, you're going to see teachers getting down to their level. So then when it helps with the children that are looking at their teacher, probably a little bit worried because it's someone new that they don't know, and it will help break down the barriers. I think that's what it is. You're breaking a lot of barriers, and I think that's what's just it's great. Yeah. Right. From working in childcare, I just think it's brilliant.
What's the areas you cover?
So we cover Camberley and Woking, but there are over, let me get this number right because it keeps going up weekly. I think there are 25 different branches across the UK, including Scotland, Wales. So there's 25 of us, but we cover Camberley and Woking and kind of everywhere in between. There are other local ones which are Wokingham, Henley and Ascot, Maidenhead. There's Slough and Staines, and there's Reading and Basingstoke are kind of the closer ones.
Is it kind of like it's like a franchise, is it?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because again, we're very popular.
Yeah, very popular. Well, it was established in 2016, so given that you had COVID in the middle of that, I think they're growing very rapidly and doing really well.
I'm interested to know if the families are growing rapidly as well, meet the demand.
Well, you certainly did.
Yeah.
I've retired now.
Not everyone grows as quickly as your family.
Brilliant. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure, Kelly.
Oh, thank you for having me.
It's been lovely to get to know you and get to know Pop-Up Play Village.
Thank you.
I know I'm too old, but I want to come and have a look.
We'll
come and have a look. I will bring a little one with me. I'm sure I've got a family friend that'll be like, "Can I just borrow your son for a couple of hours?"
Don't drag one off the streets.
No, I won't do that. I won't do that. No, I've always wanted to look into kind of like a Big Brother scheme. So I'll bring a little one along, and we'll spend the day.
I'll be good to see you there.
Brilliant. Well, you've got Facebook, Instagram,
Instagram,
all the links will be below. Check them out. Been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Tammy.
And I'm Alex.
And we are from SMJ Media Group.
We create fun-filled content for local businesses and for you guys to enjoy.
If you enjoy our content and would like to see more and let us get more creative, there is a way you can sponsor us at buymeacoffee.com/SMJ
Media Group.
And buy us a coffee.